At 8:46 a.m. on September 11, 2001, American Airlines Flight 11 crashed into the North Tower. Only 17 minutes later, United Flight 175 crashed into the South Tower, resulting in the deaths of thousands of Americans. Today marks the 19th anniversary of this attack. Of the 2,977 lives lost, 340 were firefighters, 70 were law enforcement officers, and 55 were military personnel. This day is remembered as one of the most tragic days in American history.
Hello, Diamondbacks. On this day, 19 years ago, our beloved country faced a terrorist attack on American soil that we know now as the 9/11 attacks. Two planes crashed into the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center in New York City, as well as the Pentagon. While most of us Diamondbacks were not born during this terrible event that changed our nation's history, it is important to recognize the lesson of being united as Americans. We're remembering the lives that were lost, close to 3,000 lives.
I was stationed aboard the USS Theodore Roosevelt. It's an aircraft carrier located out of Norfolk, Virginia. I worked in crash and salvage, and basically a firefighter on the flight deck. I remember being up there, and a shipmate of mine, Nicole Neighbors, came running up to the flight deck, and she's from New York. And she's like, "Hey, the plane hit at one of the towers." And a few minutes later, she came running out. And when she was running out, like, you can see it on someone's face. You saw the fear in her eyes. And I remember asking her what happened, and she said another plane had hit a tower. At that time, I put my stuff down, just walked back to the crash shack or jogged back. Honestly, I couldn't remember what happened at that point. It's like a little blurred. And I remember watching CNN, and you can see the towers burning, and they were just replaying the planes crashing into the building. Prior to that event, the ship at this time was half-staffed because I had just came back, but the other half of the ship was now on vacation. I remember them ringing the bells on the ship, and the captain came over the 1MC and mentioned that all liberty has been secured. Everybody's going to be recalled. So everyone that had just left the day or two before that, they were all being called up and telling them to report to the ship as soon as possible. It's pretty wild. I know as much as you feel like you're prepared for something, that was a big shocker. I remember my phone being the only phone it seemed like on the ship that was working at a time. I called my family and I let them know, "Hey, I'm safe, I'm here." But liberty has been secured. I'm not sure what the future holds right now, but just know that I'm safe. In 5 days, we were deployed. The day before, we went to get a Subway sandwich, a tuna sandwich. It was a foot long. I left 6 inches of it inside the car. I didn't see that sandwich for another 9 months. Needless to say, I did trade in that car as soon as I got back. There was a pretty bad smell. So this is 1 year and 3 months after graduating high school. I left the military 1 day after graduation. I'll forever be grateful for serving my country. Very proud to serve my country. After September 11th, like I said, I was gone 10 days later for the next 9 months. 159 days, we were straight out to sea. I didn't see land for 159 days. Something like that's going to change you forever. But for me, it changed for the positive. There is nothing that I can do right now that I can't say that I enjoy. I love what I do right now. I enjoy, working with students. When someone complains, I'm thinking in my head, you have nothing to complain about. You're in a good place. In closing, I want to say, you're always going to see a smile on my face. You're not going to see me ever have a bad day. I love life to the fullest. I love being here with you all. I appreciate life every single day. God bless you all. You have a great day.
Thank you, Ramon Rodriguez and Mr. Nathan Sines. Today is a day of remembrance of all of the lives lost in New York City and in Pennsylvania. It is our responsibility to remember that their lives hold meaning and to continue to protect and honor America.